Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on the old show today, Toyota is showing off this brand new concept machine. This is the Vira concept. This vehicle is going to be somewhat of a crossover, literally. Apparently this is a cross between the RAV4 and the Vertiz, aka the Yaris here in the United States. Now the vehicle looks very, very good, at least to me. But there's no word as of yet, as the Tokyo Motor Show has yet to fire off. And there'll hopefully be a whole lot more information on what exactly is going to be powering this machine and what this could be as far as the future of Toyota. I got to say, I really think this car looks good, so we'll wait and see if this thing will ever see the light of day when it comes to production. Another vehicle that's a long ways off, but at first, better look at the production-ready version of the brand new Chevrolet Bolt all-electric vehicle. General Motors showing this vehicle off at the Consumer Electronics Show. It's going to make its debut again at the Detroit Motor Show, which is just hours away, actually, as of the taping of this particular program. Now, this is what we know about the new Bolt, at least as of now. There's early talks that this thing's going to have over 200 miles of range inside of its arsenal. Not to mention completely flat floor, a huge amount of connectivity inside of this vehicle, and the vehicle's basically been set up to get onto this new movement of car sharing. Not to mention, there's early talks that this thing's going to cost around $37,000 US, and that's before tax subsidies. Talking like that could bring the price down to under $30,000, which makes a very inexpensive EV machine. A lot of room inside of the vehicle. This could be a great piece, especially that over 200 miles of range. This could be a car that you could really live with every day. So we're going to learn a whole lot more, as this vehicle will not go on sale for at least another year or so. We'll be hearing a whole lot more in the year of 2016. Its bigger brother's actually in the news. We're getting some sneak peeks of what's going to debut at the Detroit Motor Show. This is the brand new Cruze, Chevrolet Cruze Hatchback, which will finally be coming to U.S. shores. The hatchback version has been sold in Europe over the past several years. Now, I really think the new Cruze looks very nice. I really liked the old Cruze, oddly enough, especially in certain trim forms. But this new hatch version, I think, really looks the business. Now, that's it. That's pretty much all we know about this machine. It's going to be debuting in Detroit. Like I said, it's only hours away of the taping of this program. In fact, by the time you see this program, it's only going to be hours away, if not already fired up. The only thing we know for sure, there's talk that there's going to be a 6-speed automatic and a manual, 6-speed manual inside of the office of this machine as well. So that'll make the vehicle very entertaining to actually pilot. So we'll wait and see. There's going to be a whole lot more coming up at the Detroit Motor Show in the next several days, including looks at these brand new machines. The entire Jeep lineup, can you believe, is 75 years old. Not the current lineup, obviously, but the Jeep brand is 75 years old, and Jeep's throwing a heck of a celebration, as there's going to be 75th anniversary branded vehicles for every Jeep in Jeep's lineup. Now, sadly, there's not going to be no performance or suspension upgrades that come with these 75th anniversaries. They're basically going to be an appearance package, a lot of badging, a lot of stuff done with the interior as well, which Jeep has really become the king. The Fiat Chrysler organization as well has become the king of small Easter eggs inside of the vehicle. Cool little Jeep branded stuff that you can find all over your Jeep vehicle as of now. I'm assuming they're going to turn up the wick when it comes to these 75th anniversary machines. If you want to get a hold of history, that is the 75th anniversary of the Jeep brand, these vehicles will be going on sale at a Jeep retailer near you in the year of 2016. Last up on the list, well, we've talked a lot about the Fast and Furious franchise, the fact that there's going to be at least 4 to 5 films coming soon, not to mention probably several spin-offs after those films are done. And in fact, I've just actually got to see, finally, the 7th iteration of this franchise. And I have to say, the plot was a little implausible. Not a bad put-together film, but it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. I just seen the brand new Star Wars film, and I thought it seemed more plausible than what that film actually was. That being said, and all my biases aside, I do love that this is probably the most profitable franchise inside of the movie history. And the fact is that it's done with automobiles. It's not a bad thing. Well, apparently, if you love the Fast and Furious franchise and maybe you'd like to see it a little more often, maybe on the small screen or not so small screen, depending on what your television is in your home, yes, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of the stars of the film franchise, has been shopping around a television series that could be coming to a TV near you. No real word on just what exactly is going to take place in this series, assuming a lot of automobiles and a lot of automobiles getting torn up. So we'll have to wait and see in this deal as well. But we'll keep you in tune if we hear any more. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes will take you right over there. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.